If you all can remember, some time ago, I brought you the story of Mahama Aminat, aka Bawumia, the lady who came on social media to instigate that people should go and harm the president and his family. Now, if you have forgotten who I'm speaking about this lady. Now, after she was arrested, she was held for a while because it was said that she was called in to be questioned. Because how do you come and tell us that people should go and harm the president? Then. Now, when she was taken to court, her bail was set. Now, unfortunately, she was unable to meet bail. Now, after some back and forth and everything, the court then amended the bail small to say, just so it can be flexible enough. So it's not like they are trying to punish her or anything, because at the end of the day, the government, the authorities, they protect its citizens, but also try to make sure that they enforce the law. Now, yesterday, she appeared at the Accra Circuit Court, where it was said that she has now met her bail requirements. So she went there for the final formalities and all that for her bail requirements. And a lot of people saw her go to court and all that. And then there was another video of her thanking the MPP, thanking her supporters on TikTok, those who showed her love.
Party form paying for Nina say, any me lawyers, any funny say NPP supporters or more TikTok, any ear papa who for me do be say any presidents Mahama, I mean Shamu Bebre, Madam say.
Those who, supported her, came to visit her, her lawyers and all that. Now, after all of these videos hit social media, a lot of people then start asking, that betraying you. So you mean to tell us that someone came on social media? Yes, we understand freedom of speech, but someone used her freedom of speech to the extent where she instigated that people should go and harm the sitting president of Ghana and his family. And all the law did to her was to hold her or have her under arrest for a while, set a bail, she met the bail, and now she's free to go. Now, according to the people who strongly support and believe that the law wrongfully, she was wrongfully held or arrested, some people are saying, or they strongly believe that, she had every right to criticize the president. Now, while others are also saying that, no, you cannot just come and say, it's freedom of speech, it's freedom of speech. That is not freedom of speech, because you came on social media and told people, or you instigated that people should go and harm the sitting president of Ghana and his family for you. And for that reason, it has passed freedom of speech. And so it should be handled over to authorities for them to do proper investigation. They should question her. Ebiana, Bibi Woho, there's a plan or there's something that is going on that the country is probably not aware of. While others on the other side too are saying that this is just a slap on the wrist. Because now that she has, yes, fine, she was held behind bars and all of that, but she's out. And then there are going to be more people like her who would come out comfortably and say things like this, and then sit comfortably, feeling like they are still going to get people who would support them. Because at the end of the day, it is freedom of speech. Now, genuinely, if you ask me, I genuinely think that if the aim was to teach her a little lesson that you do not come out and say things like this, especially on social media, where we do not know who is seeing the video or whoever is hearing what you are saying, that is okay. But if it is for the law to work, then I have a problem with it. Because this situation could have caused something bigger. It could have caused something bigger. What if she had some supporter that loved her so much that, would we still be talking the way we are? Genuinely, I feel like we are at a point where when it comes to issues like this, we should take away emotions, take away, I'm supporting this party, and address issues logically. If someone comes out to say, people, a man from Kuku, Webusian, for say, Emano, and you see the video, would you handle it lightly? Because I saw a lot of videos talking about freedom of. Yes, I totally understand freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is you coming to say, Mr. President, light bill, the amount we get and the water that is being supplied, Charley, and Talio, help us. That is freedom of speech. There is no way coming to tell people that they should go and cool somebody for you. It's freedom of speech. No, not at all. And because Ghana is such a citizen-loving country where we try to still enforce the law while trying to teach and then, enforce and then make sure that our citizens are okay and its people are okay, we sometimes find ourselves wanting, because if this was a situation that involved a security personnel, let's say a police officer or a military personnel, it would be handled differently. But because she's a civilian, a lot of people are saying, this thing, there's a slap on the wrist. Because she will come out and she'll come and say more. She'll come out and she'll come and say more. Because according to sources or according to videos we've seen, she has been a strong NDC opposer. She says she doesn't like the party. She's for MPP, which is totally understandable. I mean, that is why the country is there. The sky is big enough for everybody. PPP cry have supporters. Every party has its supporters. So that one, I don't see where the problem is. And then it's from old videos, she has always criticized the way the government, the opposition government handle things, the way they do things and all of that. And there was never an issue. Up until her video came online, surfaced online, and then a lot of people started talking. And then the way she doubled down, making it seem like, oh, she knows herself and she knows what she's about. So if people think, oh, they will find her and they will know where she is, they are lying. They found her, easy. Brought her. And I'm pretty sure that if she's smart, or at least she has people who are smart and can advise her, they will definitely advise her that you do not do things like this. You do not anywhere in the world. And I genuinely think it's only Ghana that you can say something like this and then we can even talk about bail. Because if we are talking other countries, forget it. Like your court, they will keep pushing it. Now with the 50 years, yes, they will even your party. When your party cry, they will come into power, and then you will still be there. Because what stops you from changing to another party and saying somebody should come and also harm them? Like I always say, you can't say emotions into unchain. Let's address them logically. Now, when we see stories like this, there are definitely going to be comments. And these are comments on X. Someone said, go and sin no more. If this is the youth to steer the affairs of the country, then let's stick with the old. The indiscipline is too much. Genuinely. Freedom of speech, not just who they can be beer. Who they can be beer. People don't think about digital footprints. You don't consider, you don't have plans of traveling. You don't have plans of doing other things. Na said that actually be too quiet and now say ye na penny be wariwa. Issues like this will come up. Someone also said, as usual, gratitude to those who make you a hero for misbehaving. And you think the future is so bright without consequences for such a comment. Even an employer would think twice with such a person. True. Like I said, this whole situation now, it's a footprint. It's a footprint. Whatever you do, wherever you go, whichever space you enter, be it with people you love, people you care about, they will always have this video at the back of their minds. That, hey, this girl there, she can get up and say things like this about you or against you. And it's genuinely very sad. Future leaders of tomorrow, if this is how we are going to handle it, then challenge. Someone also said, brave lady. Brave for what? Brave for what? Right now, you are a registered offender. Registered offender, and then you say, what did you do? Did you go and steal? Were you hungry? You say no. You said, they should obey Nkoku president. What's be that? What's be that? And also, and bail. Ghana, this country, we like bail too much. I don't know if it's the money, or I don't get it. We have correctional facilities, because I genuinely do not think that this issue was handled properly. Genuinely, because you cannot come out and say something, even to your fellow ordinary citizens. You can't come out and say this to someone, and then they'll arrest you, and then they'll just let you go. No. Not just a baby, they arrest you small, then you bail, then you go. Then tomorrow you do worse, then they'll bring you back, the same thing. What happened to correctional facility? What happened to community service? What happened to all of this? Because I know, or at least I have read, that correctional facilities, they put people there, they take people there so that they train them, they make them understand. While they are doing some community works and all that, they are still making them understand that there are consequences to actions. Bibia bill. The person will go and do worse. This is our country, Ghana. We've seen it multiple times. We've seen it a lot of times, where it's as though the person becomes all apologetic. Then once they are free, they are back to being who they are. And it's genuinely sad, because we have these facilities in Ghana, or at least I like to believe that we have these facilities in Ghana, and they are functioning. So what exactly is their function? Are these situations not for these things? Because this is a 26-year-old lady. I mean, taking her there for them to retrain her, because obviously it's like they're training in some way. Let them retrain her. If she goes and then she sweeps the town for like 12 hours, she comes, then she eats some small food. Then they make her sit down. They train her. She's reading the Constitution. She's reading this. She's, why you okay? Not just a Ghana, they BBA bill. Them the bill man, you know, yeah, they rather assemble. Honestly speaking, it is beautiful to see that Ghana, we care for our citizens, but some of these things, they should not be handled lightly. It's not everything that is bail. Sometimes some of these people should be, quote unquote, they should be used as scapegoats, so that we don't have others following in their path. Because in a few months from now, I won't be shocked if I see another person do something like this. I will not be surprised. That being said, that's all we have on this story. I'll bring you all more updates when probably she's fully released and she's out there, and then whatever it is that she has to say, or whatever remarks that her lawyers have to say, I'll definitely bring it all to you. This has been What They Go On here at the Yo Charley studio. It's your girl Mimi. Let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts. Like, share, comment. Don't forget to visit yocharley.com for more stories. We'll catch you on the next one.